What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Nico and Bandy Show, episode 0, which is gonna be the first one, which doesn't make much sense when I think about it. Anyways, welcome to this brand new project. I'm Nico, and I am joined today I am joined by.
Hello, I'm a YouTuber. You might know who I am.
Who are you?
How's
Can
it
you
going?
introduce yourself?
I'm Nathaniel Bandy. I play Nintendo games.
Okay.
Nathaniel B meme, really funny, striving for originality, all that good stuff.
That's
Yeah,
good.
this is our podcast. This is our like you said, this is the pilot episode. We're just kind of messing around. We're gonna see how it goes. And I'm really excited to do this. We've been kind of talking about doing something like this for like a year now, and I
Yeah.
guess we never got around to it in 25, but now we're in 2026,
New
and
year, new
yeah,
project.
yeah,
Yeah, we've been
yeah.
discussing this for a while. I think more seriously in the past 2 or 3 months, but now we're
hmm
finally doing it. And I'm
Yep.
excited to do this. It's going to be great. It's going to be your most entertaining hour of your week, guys. I'm not trying to hype you up. It's legit. It's going to be your best time of the week.
Absolutely. Yep.
So yeah, this podcast is just gonna be us together. We're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be checking out the gaming news, the things that interest us, Nintendo and tech related, I suppose. And we're just gonna
hmm
chill. And there's been a lot of things that happened this week. So we have one heck of a show for you guys. So yeah, it's gonna be great. We don't have an intro yet, but if we did, this would be the intro. It's the Nico and Bandy show, and we still don't have an intro.
Whoa, that was
Whoa,
a great
that
intro.
was such an
Oh my
intro.
God.
So, okay, I want to start, Nathan, by telling you I'm a bit sad. I know it's the first episode, and we
What?
yeah, I'm a bit sad because we were supposed to have a very special guest for this first pilot episode. We were supposed to
Who's
have
that?
Reggie from Nintendo, the good old Reggie.
No,
Uh,
are you serious? We were gonna have Reggie on?
Reggie Nintendo himself, yeah.
No
Sadly,
way.
yeah, he just sent me a text, and basically his alarm clock just didn't ring. So he's still in bed, and he's kind of living far away from us. So maybe next time, maybe next time.
That's so sad.
So yeah, I think right now you're watching this on YouTube, but we plan to have this show on Spotify as well. Maybe you're
hmm
already listening on Spotify. Who knows? If you are, well, drop a follow. We like you, Spotify people.
Leave a
And
comment.
yeah,
Shout outs to Spotify.
yeah. And if you're on YouTube, well, of course, subscribe and do all that fun stuff. And yeah, I think we're gonna have this on a brand new channel. I think we're starting with this on our channels, but eventually there's gonna be a channel for the Nico and Bendy show. So yeah,
Mhm.
this is gonna be great. How are you, Nathan? Anything new? Anything cool? Exciting?
Um, yeah, I mean, well, I'm gonna go into it probably near the end of the pod, but I did recently go to Japan, so I'll be
Ooh.
talking about that. And I only got back like 3 days ago, so my sleep schedule is still like very thrown off. It's a 14-hour time difference,
Oof.
and
Okay.
wow, that jet lag was rough the first day. Oh my God, and it's getting a little bit better. But yeah, besides that, I mean, I've been pretty good. It's actually, I guess, technically my first day back to work after taking like 3 weeks off. So, how
Oh,
have you been?
I've been good. I've been good, doing lots of work. I've been running quite a lot because I think we discussed this earlier, but I've started running
hmm
quite a lot, and it's an addiction of mine
Yeah.
now. So instead of actually working and making videos, I just go running for hours. But yeah,
How dare you take care of your body? What's wrong with you?
I know that's so weird, but hey, I didn't start in January because everybody has their New Year's resolution, but no, I've been running since July of last year. So it's not a new
Yeah.
resolution. I'm just keeping the grind. I'm grinding my running skills, whatever.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of working out like the past well, I've been on and off with working out ever since like 2021, but in 25 I was very very consistent, and I only haven't done it in a couple of weeks just because of the Japan trip. But yeah, I mean, I worked out for about like 7 8 months straight. I'm starting to see some actual gains, which is really nice.
Yes.
So yeah, no, I definitely I'm a big fan of like actually taking care of yourself. It's something that like I've really only been doing recently.
It's one of the
So
most important thing we should be doing, but we actually
mhm.
don't necessarily do it, which is weird, but hey, whatever. We
Yeah,
eventually
I
end
mean
up doing it.
it's easy to get like lazy with that kind of stuff.
Yup.
But yeah, I don't know. Like you just feel so much better about yourself when you're like actually exercising. Like you genuinely feel better, and it's a lot easier to stay focused and have energy. So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's actually, yeah, it's just a net positive. It's better for everything.
Hmm.
Okay, well, are you ready to jump into the weekly gaming news? The segment
Yeah,
where
let's
we
just jump
check
into
out.
it.
Yeah, let's check out. It's the segment where we're just discussing the new things that were announced, that got released, and basically anything in between that could be potentially interesting. So yeah, do we need
Hmm.
an intro for that one? Intro for
No,
that
let's
one. No, no. Okay,
okay,
never mind.
sure. Let's just we'll just what's the first piece of news that we're going to talk about today?
Okay, we're
What
going
do
to be
we got?
discussing the Mario Tennis Fever overview trailer that we got, I think, last week on Friday or something.
Hmm.
Basically, we knew the game was coming out in February, but now we know a lot more about it. Mario Tennis Fever, I have a couple points here I can read off, and then we can just, discuss. But it introduces the Fever Rackets and Fever Shots. These new abilities change the gameplay dramatically. Some rackets are meant to attack your opponents, other rackets are better for defending. Some of those you can spawn enemies, and I think there's one where we see Kamek, and she kind of divides herself in two different people. It's kind of weird. It's a bunch of gimmicks, I would say. I don't know how to feel about it. It looks interesting, but is it brand new? Is it revolutionary? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, it's really hard to say. Like, I don't really trust Nintendo at this point when it comes to the Mario sports games. Like, they've been saying, "Oh, we're adding an adventure mode" for like the past like 7 years, and the adventure mode just boils down to, "Oh, it's just the same tennis game, but like here's a tiny difference, and that's it." So, um, I with that said, this does look pretty solid. I think all of the rackets having different abilities does really change up the gameplay a lot. And the fact that there is 38 characters is pretty nuts. Like there's a lot of characters in this game.
Yeah, and there's a brand new character, Baby Waluigi. It's the first time we
Yeah.
see Baby Waluigi, which is kind of funny because Waluigi was originally introduced in Mario Tennis on Nintendo 64,
Oh
if I'm
yeah, that's
correct.
true.
So Mario
Yep.
Tennis is the place where Waluigis are born, it seems like.
Yeah. That I didn't even think about that. That's actually that's really funny. And it's something else that I don't know if you experienced this too, but I've seen so many like fan renders of Baby Waluigi
Oh.
that when I saw him in the trailer the first time, I didn't even realize that, oh, hold on, this is like actually Baby Waluigi. This is official now.
Yeah, no, I didn't see those renders, but yeah, it's kind of weird to see Baby Waluigi. I think he was already teased during the Nintendo Direct of last year when they like showed a little bit of the adventure mode. So I know some people
Yeah, he
spotted,
was
but
there
now
for like
it's
a second or something.
yeah, but now it's official. We have Baby Waluigi, and the whole adventure mode is full of babies. Like that's what they showed. We control Baby Mario, and I think Donkey Kong is like their babysitters, and we have to
Hmm.
become like adults again. I don't know. It's an adventure mode. It's a Nintendo story. It doesn't make sense, and I mean that's good,
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it looks a little more fleshed out than like Mario Tennis Aces, I guess. But I do really wish they would go back to like how it was on like Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, where there's actual RPG elements where you can like genuinely level up and get stronger. It would be really cool if Nintendo goes back to that. I just don't see it happening. But
Yeah, no, they
the
want to
game
try new
itself
stuff.
still looks, yeah, I mean, the game itself still looks like solid.
Yep.
I don't know if it looks $70 solid, but like it looks like a pretty fun game for what it's worth.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about the price. That's actually a great point. Like every single Nintendo Switch 2 game seems to be expensive. I mean, we might talk
Hmm.
more about this during the Nintendo Year in Review segment later, but I feel like I bought a lot of Switch 2 games last year and I paid like 70 to $80 for each of those, and I don't know, man. I don't feel like I had a $70 experience on any game that I played. Maybe except Donkey Kong
Yeah.
Bonanza, but like Kirby Air Riders was good, but not $70 good. I don't know how to feel about this new price. I don't like it that much.
I'm not a fan of it either. And the thing is like, $70 games have been around for a while now, and like we've been sitting at the $60 price tag for forever at this point. So it's understandable that, eventually the price had to go up. Yeah. And I think it works for like Sony and Microsoft, because when it comes to at least their first party titles, what do they drop? Like 3 games a year, if that. Like yeah. They drop very few first party titles, but it's different with Nintendo because they're dropping new games like once a month, or maybe like once every 2 months. And the fact that they're expecting their fans to pay $70 for each of them is a little bit crazy. It's a lot. I mean, I've been keeping up with it, and yeah, like you said, the only one I felt really feels like it's worth the 70 is DK Bonanza. And I even like Pokemon Legends EA, I did enjoy that game. It has its flaws, but I still don't think that game is worth 70. And I think it's 60 on Switch 1. It's only 70 on Switch 2 because it has the enhanced visuals or
60 FPS experience. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Even Metroid Prime, it was good, but it wasn't my favorite game last year.
Anyways, and then Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, we won't. Yeah, that's a whole thing. We won't go into that.
Yeah, Mario Galaxy. Like, remember when Nintendo introduced like the Wii Virtual Console? Like, you can now play old games for like 1,000 Wii points, which was like $10. And nowadays, like, we get old school games, but $70.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are evolving backwards, though. Anyways. Yeah, if we get back to the topic of Mario Tennis, basically, another new thing, like your characters have health points now. So when you attack people with your fever rackets and fever shots, you can lose health points. And when you die, when you run out of health points, you just like you can't play anymore. Like you leave your teammate alone. That's funny, I guess, but is it a
it's
is it
an interesting idea.
Yeah, but
it's
is
an
it
interesting
worth,
idea.
I don't know, man. Is it worth $70? No, that's not the question. I'm joking. But yeah, that's a new mechanic. It's interesting. If you're playing in singles, your character will not die. Instead, you'll just become super slow and weak. So you'll probably just lose the point. So I don't know. A bunch of new mechanics. But
yeah, that's kind of weird. I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, it was like a little subtitle underneath the footage. It was weird.
Oh, okay.
Just like, I don't know if you noticed, but in this trailer, they spent like the last 15 seconds talking about amiibo support for Mario Tennis.
Yes, that felt like that was like just literally slapped on last second. Nintendo was like, hold on, you guys didn't talk about the amiibo. They got to know about the amiibo.
And you can turn your tennis ball into a Mario ball, a Luigi ball, and
Thank God. Thank God.
That's what this game needed.
It sure did.
But yeah, the discussion question was, are we hyped for this game? And I guess we kind of already answered it. I mean, personally, am I hyped for this game? I'm looking forward to playing it, but that's it. I'm going to be playing it for like a week and then do the adventure mode probably and be done with it. Just like I did Mario Tennis Aces. Like I played the adventure mode and never played it again. So I have a feeling I'll do the same thing with this one.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those games where if this wasn't my job, I probably wouldn't get it. But I do want to keep up with the Switch 2 releases. I do find it interesting. I don't like having to pay all this extra cash for it. But it will still be interesting at least to play it just to see like what it is like and be able to compare it with the rest of the Mario Tennis franchise. But yeah, I mean, after playing it for probably like a few days, I think that's it. I don't see myself touching it again.
Yeah.
I'm curious if they're gonna like add new stuff to it, or if they're gonna add like free updates or anything.
Oh well, actually, now that you mentioned this, as you said earlier, there's 38 characters to choose from. That's what was announced. But if you look at the trailer, at the overview trailer, at the 5-minute mark, we can see a blue Luma holding a tennis racket. And the blue Luma is not part of those 38 characters, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure that was it. But yeah, I think there's going to be a couple secret characters, but they will probably add them later with like updates. That's what they've been doing with Mario Tennis Aces and Mario Golf Switch. I don't remember.
Super Mario Golf Switch. It's Super Rush, I think.
Yeah, so I remember like there were those characters in the story mode, but you couldn't play as them. And then every couple months they'd be dropping, "Hey, now you can play as Birdo. Now you can play as Pauline." And I was like, okay.
My favorite was when they dropped like, what was it? It was like Fire Piranha Plant. They made a whole video about Fire Piranha Plant. I'm like, okay, cool.
The best character, man.
So hype.
Hopefully, Fire Piranha Plant makes a comeback in Mario Tennis Fever.
God, I hope he gets his own 2-minute trailer as well with his own racket. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I hope he gets his own Nintendo Direct. Like 60 minutes of this Piranha Plant would be great.
A spin-off Nintendo Direct featuring the Fire Piranha Plant.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be hype. Wait, actually, speaking of characters, I think they have Pauline, right?
Yeah, I think she's there. Yeah,
I would not be shocked if they add in the kid version from Bonanza. Is like an update or something. I could see that.
Yeah, I can see that a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. They're probably going to be doing that. Yeah.
I think we're going to see that version of Pauline in a lot of Nintendo games coming up. Like I think she'll be added into like Mario Kart World eventually, and probably like the next Mario Party. Just like a couple examples, like next Mario Golf, whatever Mario sports games are coming. Yeah.
Hopefully a new Mario Baseball, because we didn't have one for the Switch. So
yeah.
Now, I was a bit disappointed when they announced Mario Tennis Fever, because I was like, no, if you're gonna give me a sports game, give me baseball or give me basketball. Give me something that we don't have on Switch One. Whatever.
Yeah. It's it is really weird because since this is backwards compatible with all the Switch 1 games, I'm starting to wonder if we're just gonna have like a bunch of games that kind of look like duplicates next to each other. Like, oh, I have Mario Tennis Aces and Mario Tennis Fever on my console, and they're kind of just like the same thing. Or like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Kart World. It's like, oh, I mean, they're kind of just like the same thing, but yeah. I'm curious how many games are gonna be like really similar that you could have just on the same console.
Yeah, Nintendo released so many good games and bangers on Switch 1 that it's gonna be very difficult for them to outperform those games. Like make better versions. Like imagine Smash Bros Ultimate 2. Like what can you add to Smash Bros that isn't in Ultimate? I feel like we're gonna see a bunch of duplicates. They're gonna have to try new stuff, and some things will work, others won't. I guess that's what I think they're gonna be testing stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, are you ready to move on to the next topic, which is that Nintendo announced a brand new Joy-Con color. Yay, everybody! Purple and light green Joy-Con 2 controller were announced, and you can actually pre-order them already. They are going to be releasing on February 12th, just in time to use them with everyone's favorite game, Mario Tennis Fever. So they look good.
Wow.
Joy-Con.
I mean, they're colors. Like, I don't really know what to say. It is weird because, like, I understand why Nintendo's not having the entire shell be those colors, because I think they would look too similar to Joy-Con 1s.
Yeah.
But also, like, you're not really going to notice a difference when they're actually on the console. Like, exactly. I'm looking at my Switch 2 right now. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can see it. Like on the joysticks, but
if you pull it out, you can see it, but you never do that.
Yeah.
You just stick them like that. So
I think there's a very simple thing that they could have done, which was just color the buttons. I think if they like added purple buttons for like the D-pad and the ABXY, I think that would have fixed the problem and helped them stand out. Maybe look just a little bit more different. So I guess it is nice that they're already doing more colors. I'm sure they're going to do like every color like they did with Joy-Con 1s, but it just kind of stinks that they're all going to just look the same. It's going to be really hard to tell the difference.
Exactly. Like, they look good on the box, but as soon as I'm gonna clip them on the Switch, like I'm not gonna I'm not even gonna notice them.
Yeah, 95% of the color is just gone at that point.
And also, I don't know about you, but I only use the Joy-Con when I play in handheld mode. Like as soon as I actually just play on my TV, I use the Pro Controller. So I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, Pro Controllers are better. I don't know. I think it's cool.
I will say this, like when you're playing with the Switch 2 using the Joy-Con 2, if you have the grip, it's definitely much more comparable to the Pro Controller compared to like the Switch 1 version, just because Joy-Con 2s are so much bigger.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people that have a Switch 2, if they can't afford a Pro Controller because they're so expensive, they can easily just use the grip, and it's a very similar experience. It really doesn't feel that much different.
Yeah, agreed.
So
So maybe those new Joy-Con will be popular because of that.
maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, that was the news. There's not much to discuss. But new Joy-Con colors.
Colors.
That's cool. I mean, it looks better than the Resident Evil Requiem Pro Controller. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I have not seen that.
So
okay,
yeah,
I mean, this looks
like-
okay, I guess.
like it's basically just like the Pro Controller, but with a different faceplate. It looks like a newspaper. Resident Evil Requiem.
I can kind of see that. Yeah, it doesn't really scream Resident Evil
No, it doesn't
like, at all.
Especially if you start reading the text. Like, look, it says Nintendo Switch 2 Vil.
Resident V. Wow.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, the more I look at it, the worse it gets.
So
I think
yeah,
this is not a very good one.
maybe after all, the Joy-Con, they're pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I guess so. That would actually be something really funny to do at some point, is like go through all of the special editions for Joy-Con 1 and 2 and like rank them. Because I think that one is contender for being the worst one. But I don't know, I always think back to the Smash Bros. Joy-Cons, and it's just 2 lines, and that's it. There's nothing else I'll never forget that. It's like, this is the dumbest like color ever.
Especially
like, special
as
controller.
the Pro Controller for Smash Ultimate is really looking good, but what the hell happened to the Joy-Con? Like, it was a different team designing that one for sure. Like,
I mean, I get the concept, but there's just like, you could have done more with it, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. They
Yeah.
tried their best.
They gave it an attempt, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next topic, which is that My Mario was announced, at least in the US and in North America, because I think in Japan this was already announced last year, if I remember
think it's
correctly.
out in Japan. Yeah, I think it's already out in Japan, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, well, My Mario is going to be out here soon. Basically, My Mario is a collection of products, games, and experiences inspired by Mario and his friends and designed for young children and also their parents. So basically, toys for kids. The products announced so far include the Mario and Friends Woodblock set, a storybook called Hello Mario, that will be available in 2026, and a bunch of baby bodysuits, hoodies, pants featuring Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and yeah, a rattle and a Mario plush. So basically a bunch of toys for kids, for babies actually. So,
I'm honestly shocked Nintendo didn't do this like 20 years ago.
I know, right? Like, it seems like
I
the
know...
easiest product to create, like wooden blocks.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfect for like getting really young kids into their products. Like, because if you really think about it, I think the vast majority of Nintendo fans are like people like us in their 20s and 30s.
Yep.
Because we grew up with them as kids. But like kids nowadays are playing like Roblox and Minecraft and stuff. They're not playing Mario games. Like, so I think it's very smart that they are finally doing this.
Exactly. Get the kids hooked as soon as you can.
Yes. Yeah. Literally.
I mean, the Mario movie is kind of helping out that, because I know a lot of kids that do not play Mario games, but everybody has seen the freaking Mario movie and everybody likes Mario because of that. So yeah, it's a good idea. It's just, it's not for us, I guess. It's for kids.
Which, that's fine. I think, like I said, I think Nintendo should have done this a long time ago.
Yeah, like, look at those beautiful baby toys. So cute.
Oh, I love the Rattle Mario.
Rattle Mario is the really best, dude.
That one's sick.
Yeah, it's such a great one.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's not only do we have those products, we have some videos. I don't know what's that all about. I don't have that on my notes. Videos. Watch and giggle. So if you want to watch and giggle with your kids, you can now... What is that?
It's me.
Oh, they have like... Oh, this is cool.
It's stop motion.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually really cool.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Like,
okay, I like that.
Reminds me of those Yoshi's Woolly World promotional advertisement and stuff. I think. Oh
Yeah.
wait, no, was it Kirby? There was one. It was either Yoshi or Kirby where they had stop motion like commercials.
Oh, I don't remember. I thought that was Yoshi. I don't remember. I like the Wario mustache.
Oh, that's kind of funny. So, yeah.
Nice.
We watched and we giggle. So there's like 5 episodes of Mario Watch and Giggle. So it's gonna be great.
I honestly might watch all those later.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just react to all of them at some point. Gotta watch every video.
Bonus content. If you want bonus content, we're gonna be reacting and watching all of these.
Yes.
But yeah, the other thing that My Mario is, there's also an app that will be released next month in February for your phone, your tablet, your iPad, and also your Nintendo Switch. And this app is one where you play with Mario's face using your fingers, using the touch screen. So let's click on learn more here. You can make silly faces, play peekaboo, and eventually there's breaks. So eventually Mario's just gonna fall asleep, and there's actually no amount of poking to wake him up. So basically the game forces you to stop playing.
Dude, the Wii days never left. They told us to take breaks then. They're telling us now.
Yeah, back then they told us to take breaks, but we could say, okay, I don't care. But now
that's true. We can
you
avoid
take
it.
a break.
Now we have to.
You take
you
a
will
break.
take a break, damn it.
That's funny. Like I get why they did that, because obviously this is an app meant for like infant, so you don't want your kids to watch the iPad all day. Hopefully. So yeah.
Well, Nintendo actually kind of respects infants' brains. They don't want to completely brain rot them with their stuff. So that's nice, at least.
I mean, that's cool, and I can see myself trying this out for a couple minutes, and yeah, it's gonna be funny, but
yeah,
I don't know why it's taking so long for them to release that. Like we said, it's out in Japan, and now it's coming out here, but why did it take 6 months for an app with Mario's face? Like,
I guess they've just been testing it, seeing like what the results are like in Japan, seeing how it's working with little kids there.
Yeah, probably.
If I had to guess.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense. But you know what doesn't make a lot of sense is the controversy that was also brought in by this announcement.
Oh yes.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but the AI controversy, because you know AI is all over the place nowadays, and now apparently AI is in my Mario collection. So let me pull the browser here for the photo. You see this picture here, okay? Look at the hand. The hand is kind of weird. Like the fingers.
I see what people were worried about. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically it features this picture here, and the internet quickly pointed out that this was AI slop, this was AI garbage, and I hate Nintendo and they suck. And basically that's what happened on Twitter, which is pretty much what always happened on Twitter, let's be real. So actually
just like us right now, Twitter, it's just a big react. It's a react. I am mad at everything. Yeah.
I am so angry right now at what I'm watching. I'm not. But basically, this caused a little mini controversy. So much, in fact, that Ryan T. Brown, which is one of the models featured in this campaign, well, this person had to go on Instagram and had to leave a comment saying, yo, I was there. I was modeling. It's not AI. Your hands just move in crazy ways when you hold stuff. Like, look at my finger. Is it AI? I don't know. So, yeah, a model had to go and say, no, it's not AI.
Yeah, I can definitely see why people jump to the conclusion, but also, like, people are double jointed. Like, yeah, I've met a few people that have, like, really weird, like, elbows, and they can bend them and contort them in, like, super strange ways. And I don't know how common it is for people to have like double jointed fingers or thumbs, but like it is a thing. So well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all it was.
Yeah, actually, I disagree. You're double jointed people. They are AI. I'm sorry, dude. To tell you the truth. No, I'm kidding.
I should have known.
But yeah, the model had to say no, it's not AI, and also a Nintendo representative. How do you say that word? A Nintendo rep. Nintendo rep has provided Nintendo Life with a statement from the company saying that AI has not been used in any of the My Mario promotional images. So that's the end of the controversy, folks. It wasn't AI. Nintendo told me, and I believe them.
Did you hear? I know this is a little off topic. Did you hear about the DoorDash Reddit post?
No?
This also
Oh,
blew up. Okay, so
wait.
basically,
Oh, yeah,
there
okay.
was a huge Reddit post a few weeks ago about DoorDash where someone said that they were like a developer for the platform, and they were basically saying how people that get tips, um, pretty much the tips don't actually go to the dasher. What ends up happening is their wage gets cut, so that basically the tip that they get is essentially given to DoorDash themselves. And it turns out the whole thing was fake.
Yeah, I've read that.
Like
I think it
all
was
of it was
on
fake.
r/confession. Like I think
Yeah.
it blew up there. Yeah, I did see that. And apparently there was like a desperation score. So the more a dasher would accept bad orders, the more this score would go up, and then DoorDash would
Yes.
only provide them with crappy opportunities. Like the worst thing is that even if it has been proven fake and AI generated, I can see that being
It's hard.
actually a
It's hard
thing.
to tell. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that's another thing. I could almost believe that just because like that's how evil corporations can be nowadays. But
exactly.
I think the reason I even bring that up is because people were very reactionary to that post with no proof
Mhm.
whatsoever, and that same kind of response happened with this Mario image. And I think it's important for people to not be so reactionary when they see stuff online, especially nowadays with AI images and text box and even like music getting incredibly good, that you have to be really careful with the assumptions that you're making and
Yeah.
not just believe everything that you see online. It's fun. It's actually when I was like a kid, it was one of the first things that my parents told me, don't believe what you see online. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't that doesn't matter. But like no, that
No.
message really is real. You need to be very careful what you believe online, especially if it comes to like educational information. You do want to make sure that if it is something that you're looking up, that sources are cited and it's like actually legitimate information.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just something to think about.
Yeah, double check everything. Always check out for sources, because also, I don't know about you, but every time I Google something now, instead of getting the results for web pages, I get this AI overview summary. And
Yes,
most of
I
the
hate it.
time, this thing is full of bullcrap. Like, it's full of random nonsense. And I'm like,
Yep.
why is this the first thing that Google shows me? It's like not even truth. But yeah,
It's not just Google. Like I use DuckDuckGo and they're doing the same thing. It's
yeah.
like, oh, here's an AI response, and I have to scroll down until I get to an actual website. It's
There's like
so
AI
obnoxious.
everywhere for absolutely no reason. Like I use Strava to track my runs, and like every time it gives me like my results, like how fast I ran and all that fun stuff, it also pushes this athlete intelligence AI. Haha, funny. And it's just like
Yay.
a summary overview of your stats, but like it doesn't make any sense. It's exactly like that stupid Google overview. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't mean anything, and I just ignore it. Like, yeah, there's too much AI in our life right now, and
Yeah,
it's not gonna slow down.
it's getting pretty obnoxious that it's just getting shoved down all of our throats
Yep.
so forcefully. And like I kind of get it to an extent because it's like, well, I mean, AI probably is the future, but the technology's just not there yet. It
Yeah,
isn't.
and the way
Like
the
it's getting there. It's getting there with some things, like with like image generation is getting incredibly good. Text generation is getting good as well, and even some music. I think people are listening to music on Spotify. If it's not like if they're just listening to random stuff or like something that Spotify is recommending them, there's
Mhm.
a chance it could be AI, and you have no idea.
Yeah, I've read an
So
article that said, like, I think in your Discover Weekly, like someone analyzed their Discover Weekly playlist that Spotify randomly generates, and they had like 7 out of 30 songs that were AI songs, and it's not disclosed. There's no like flair that says this is AI generated, so you just don't know about it
yeah,
unless you pay real attention. And even if like I don't know how to spot AI music right now. If you could play
it's
different songs,
yeah,
I wouldn't know probably. So
it's pretty crazy. And even recent, this was like I don't think I've ever shared. This was a few months ago, when I launched the Bandy's Bin channel. I had some banner art that was made by an artist I work with, Danny, And I got an email after like a month after the channel launched accusing me of using AI art for the banner because my avatar was missing a finger. But that's just how she drew the art.
Mhm.
And I was like, holy crap, people are getting paranoid about this stuff.
Yep.
It's pretty nuts.
It
So I'm
is.
honestly not even surprised the Mario AI thing, the My Mario AI thing blew up to what it did. Like people are really they're trying so hard to not get fooled by AI. So
It's
I
getting
understand why it's happening.
yeah, it's getting more and more difficult. But yeah, the discussion question was basically, are we jumping to conclusions too fast in regards to AI generated content? Is anything real
Yeah,
anymore? I think we covered that with the
we pretty
discussion we
much
just
just did
had.
that.
So
Yeah,
nothing is real, everything is fake. We can't tell anymore. Rip.
yeah, basically.
That's basically it. But cool wooden blocks for kids. Good job, my Mario. That's
Yes,
great.
let's go.
Looking forward to not buying them because I don't have a need for them. Okay, next topic is that Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is now on Nintendo Switch Online. It was
Hmm.
actually shadow dropped on the GameCube Online app for Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack members on January 9th, and then there was an actual trailer that released a couple days on January 12th. So, yeah, we now have Fire Emblem. This is one of the games that were first shown when the service was announced back in, I think it was in June of 2025, where they announced the GameCube app. It was like
Hmm.
one of those games we knew was coming out. Took them 6 months, but now it's here. And yeah,
Yeah.
discussion question: did you play this game, and do you plan on playing it?
I mean, I'm probably not going to play it,
Yeah.
but I think it's cool that they're adding it because it's another GameCube game that they've added. Also, Chibi Robo, where they're like really expensive
Yep.
to get. Basically, like Chibi Robo's like $200, and I think I don't know how expensive Path of Radiance is. It's over $100 though.
It's over a
It's
hundred,
very
yeah.
very
Because
expensive.
I wanted to add it to my
So
collection, and I looked at the price. I was like, oh
like,
no,
nah,
no,
yeah.
I don't need it that much. Like, because I played it as a kid. I rented it and played it. It was really good. It was really fun, and it got
Hmm.
me into Fire Emblem. Well, that is until Fire Emblem Awakening on 3DS. That's the one. That's the one where I mostly started playing Fire Emblem. But yeah, I did play Path of Radiance,
Hmm.
so I wanted to like have it in my collection just for nostalgia purposes. And yeah, the price was insane, so I said no. But
Just like,
now
nah.
I can have it for like the price of the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack thing, which I don't know how much it is. It's like $60 a year, I think, or something. Cause
I think it's 50 and then 80 for a family plan.
yeah, cause I'm on a
Oh,
family plan with a bunch of my family members, not friends,
yep.
family members, obviously Nintendo. So
Yes, family members.
extended family.
Yeah, yeah. My extended family of six. I think I have like 6 people or something in my plan, so it costs like $10 a year.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
how we do it
very,
as
very
well.
cheap.
All of my
I'm so
brothers and
glad.
sisters.
Yeah, I'm so glad they do that because I hate the idea of having to pay a subscription for something like this. But with everyone chipping in, it makes it basically free. Like
Yeah,
a dollar, $2 a month. It's like, okay, fine,
that's a
whatever,
good
you can have
price.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's a great price.
Like at $2 a month, and Fire Emblem Path of Radiance being like $150. Like you,
Yeah,
it's a good deal. It's a
it's a
really good
very
deal.
good deal.
And obviously,
Yeah.
they're always adding new stuff, and not only GameCube, but Nintendo 64, Super
Hmm.
Nintendo. I'm looking at the controllers. Oh, Genesis. They also have Genesis.
Yes. I
Genesis.
guess I guess something that might be maybe I'm just like overthinking this, but the way that Nintendo's done like their drip feed for all the consoles is generally speaking, they release all their major titles the first few years and then they'll do the more obscure stuff later on. Like with N64, we're getting weird games now.
Yeah.
Same like in Super Nintendo because they already have all the major first party titles. But for GameCube, they seem to be taking a totally different approach where they're kind of dropping the obscure games first, and I think they're later on going to add the more popular stuff like Double Dash and Melee and like the Mario Sports games as an example. Because like we've gotten like Chibi Robo, we have Fire Emblem now, Pokemon XD Guild of Darkness is coming, and
Yep.
Pokemon Coliseum is coming. Those are very obscure Pokemon titles, and it's just interesting that they're doing it this way. I think that, like the only major GameCube games they've dropped is Sunshine, Wind Waker, and Luigi's Mansion, and that's
Yep.
it.
So yeah, no, I kind of like this approach as well. Like try, it's different games, and I played Chibi
Yeah,
Robo and I liked it. It was okay. So
it's an
it
interesting game.
it allows you to discover new franchises and new stuff, and then you hope for more because Chibi Robo, there's no more Chibi Robo games, but maybe on Switch too. Who
Oh yeah,
knows?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
think so.
see. I think Star Fox Rev Zero has a better chance than Chibi Robo.
Oh man, I forgot about those franchises, and so has Nintendo. Let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on NSO. The next bit of news is insane. You're not ready yet, but Nintendo Switch and the Switch 2 got to firmware update 21.2.0, and
Oh my god.
you're get ready, okay? Because the patch notes are insane. So what
What do
do
we
you
have?
think they added? Do you think they added like brand new themes? Do you think they added
Yes.
Nintendo DS online app? Yes.
Nintendo, I'm gonna guess themes. Nintendo DS. They added Virtual Boy. They
There you
added the
go.
Wii and the Wii U. That's
Okay.
my prediction.
Well, you were almost right.
Oh,
Actually, the patch notes reads as follow: general system stability improvements to enhance the user's experience.
I was so
So
close that time.
you were very close, but basically, yeah, it's the same patch note every single firmware update we get. Typically, there's always someone that manages to, find out exactly what was changed, but I couldn't find anything for this particular firmware update. So, yeah, I think
Could just be like a bug or something.
yeah,
Like
they
there's
fixed a
small
bug,
bugs.
maybe updated the sensor filter because people get creative with swear words
Mm,
online and in their nicknames and such. So that's
maybe.
typically what they do, like back end changes and maybe preparing for the Virtual Boy that comes out next month. Like, I don't
Oh
know.
my! I forgot that was coming next month.
Yeah, did you pre-order your beautiful bucks to put on
Of
your
course
face?
I did. I got the
Same.
stupid cardboard and the stupid headset.
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
make a I'm
Same.
gonna make a YouTube short on it, and I'm never gonna use it again. I can't wait.
Well, actually, I kind of want to play the games because I've never owned a Virtual Boy in my life. Like, I've never seen one in real life. Like maybe at a convention or something, but I've never held a proper Virtual Boy. So this is the closest I'll get, and I plan
Yeah.
to use it at least 20 minutes. So that's my
Yes.
that's my commitment to the Virtual Boy.
Yeah. I have one, but I've never actually used it. I'm kind of scared to use it.
Because apparently the
I
Wario
only
game is good, so
Wario
kinda
game.
wanna
So I,
play.
I have emulated all of the games, and
Okay.
I played them all for a little bit. The Wario game is actually really good. Mario Clash is also pretty decent. It is it's not really a 2D Mario game. It's almost like the arcade Donkey Kong games, but in a completely different perspective. And
Okay.
you like throw shells at enemies from like the front of the screen and the back of the screen, and that's basically how it goes. It's kind of weird. It's very arcadey, but that one's not bad. And then Boxer is kind of fun too. I think like Jack Bros was also decent. Like there's a few decent games on there, but the fact that you have to use the headset to play them, you can't just play them on your TV, is a little silly.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Maybe
Yeah,
we're gonna get a patch that allows us to play them on your screen using a pro controller. I don't know.
maybe.
But yeah, I
Yeah,
did buy the plastic thing and the cardboard thing just
of course.
because just like you, this is my job, so I buy everything. I'm dumb. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it anyways. It's gonna be cool.
I'm gonna make a fire short with it. I can't wait. It's gonna be hype.
Yo, I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, the discussion question was: do we feel stable yet? So, with all of those general system stability improvements, does the Switch 2 feel stable yet? I think it
I'm
does.
feeling extra stable.
Like, I've never
Just
noticed any issues with the Switch or the Switch 2 firmware. So, yeah, stability works.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sure they found stuff and they're like, okay, let's just fix it and then patch it out.
Yeah, probably that's mostly what they're going to be doing. And last but not least, we have Animal Crossing Switch 2 Edition and also the new 3.0 update that came out today. I think was it. I think it
I
was
think it's out
today.
today.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like it dropped it dropped yesterday for some people, but officially it's now out today. It
Okay.
features new Lego collab, new Mario collab, new Zelda. I don't remember. I didn't check it that much. Apparently, there's a bunch of quality of life improvements. The Switch 2 version features a better frame rate, better everything, and 12 players can play at once instead of 6 or 8 for the original version. So a couple tweaks, couple things for an old game. I think that's cool. I actually like I had never played Animal Crossing New Horizons until I think December of last year because I had the
Okay.
game but I had never tried it. So I did play every day for at least 2 to 3 weeks. I kind of built my island. I got some new villagers. It was fun. It's a cool game. Do I
Mhm.
plan to play it again now that there is a Switch 2 update? I don't think so. I think I had
I mean,
enough.
I probably won't. I think like the main thing is like when I tried the game during COVID, it was just too slow.
Yeah,
Like everything about it was so slow. And I know that the update, I'm pretty sure they confirmed that the loading is a lot faster. That is really nice, but also like the game's been out for almost 6 years at this
yeah,
point. So I don't know if I really want to get that into it or try to get into it because I'm sure they're working on a new Animal Crossing right now, and it'll probably come out in the next like 2 to 3 years.
yeah.
So I'd rather try to get sucked into like whatever the new one's gonna be compared to this one.
Exactly. And that brings me to like that's off topic, but that's a thing that kind of annoys me right now about the Switch 2 is that half the new games are just Switch 2 edition of
Yeah.
games we already played. And that's a bit annoying. Like Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a new release in like a couple months in spring. Okay, can I have Super Mario Bros. Wonder 2 instead? Like, can you
No,
just make a
cannot.
proper one instead of just forcing me to pay another like $30 for like 10 levels and 12 mini games or something? I don't know, man, how I feel about all of these Nintendo Switch 2 updates. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Um,
Mhm.
I'm sick of them.
It, the thing is, I don't mind it. It's just they're all too expensive.
Yeah,
Like the Bonanza DLC, should not have been $20. Like, come on,
shouldn't be
that should have been
$5.
free, like $5 at the most.
Yeah,
And also like the visuals, like the visual Switch 2 editions, were like Breath of the Wild or Pokemon Legends ZA, where you have to pay $10 for an improved frame rate.
yeah,
Like, what are we doing here? That should be free. Like, the console just runs better. Just let it run natively better. That's ridiculous. We have to pay for that.
yeah.
Like, I understand Bonanza. Like, $5 be fine, or even like the Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC. I actually really like that a lot. But again, it should have been like $5.
Exactly, because I think it took me like 2 to 3 hours to beat, and I just felt
Yeah,
like I didn't have. It was not a good deal. It was fun, but not thirty
it
dollars
is
fun.
fun. It's just too expensive. Yeah. Then
Exactly.
that's the problem with raising the price on everything, is that it raises expectations of what you're giving us.
Yup.
So yeah, people are just going to be disappointed. They're going to keep saying the same thing over and over. Great content, too expensive. That's just how it's going to be until the expectations or the quality or the amount of what we're getting actually increases.
Exactly. So we'll see if this will reflect in like sales figures, because I think every like 3 months we get the Nintendo financial report thing. We'll see
Hmm.
if the holiday season was good for them, or maybe they're gonna have to try to make better games instead of just raising prices. Or maybe I'm totally wrong and they're just gonna keep raising prices because people buy it anyways. Uh,
Well, they did have a slowdown in sales over Black Friday and holiday, I think.
oh, okay.
So yeah, it was like a 30% drop or something.
That's kind of
So
steep.
yeah, it was pretty bad. I think like what's ended up happening is all the core Nintendo fans bought their Switch 2s. Since they had so much stock, everyone that wanted one could actually get one.
Hmm.
And now Nintendo has to draw in the more casual people, and that's been a struggle with how expensive all their stuff is.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it for Animal Crossing, and that's actually it for the news. So, yeah, we did go through
Cool.
everything that happened this week. So, that was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, Next up is a special segment, the Nintendo Year in Review, because yes, they finally dropped it. Typically, we get the Nintendo Year in Review in December, which doesn't make any sense because then you don't have your results for December. So now instead, they dropped it like this week. And we could, like, I have mine opened up on a tab, so I just wanted to, browse it and check it out a little bit with you.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
You can see I'm a gamer, so let's get started. I always like those little things. They look good. Those year in review. Like
the animation looks nice.
I wish like I had downloaded them every single year because I forgot to do so. So I don't have my older year in reviews. Which kind of sucks. But yeah, basically, let's see how much time I spent with the Nintendo Switch.
Oh wait. I love this. Oh wait, what's this?
Pikachu evolves into Raichu. No, it's the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh my god, you started
playing Switch 2.
Yeah, proof is right here in my hands. I have it. Okay, back to it. That was it. Yo, I played a lot of games. I'm a gamer.
Wow, 96 games, 600 hours. That's a lot.
The thing is, like, the games total, like, sometimes I just need to record like 2 minutes of footage for one of my videos, so I just pop the game and I play for 2 minutes. So. But yeah, this 604 hours is real, though. I did spend a lot of time gaming on the Switch, but not as much as playing Fortnite, unfortunately. The games I played the most is, wow, okay, Zelda Breath of the Wild Switch 2 Edition, 75 hours. I did.
I really wanted to get more hooks, like, sucked into that because I like the map thing you can do with your phone to find like Korok seeds and stuff. I think that's really cool. I just haven't had much time to go back and do that.
Yeah, it takes a while because that's exactly what I did with those 75 hours because I had already beat Breath of the Wild back in 2017 on the OG Switch, but I never got all of the Koroks because there's like 900. Like,
there's 900 of them,
It's insane. Yep. But now that I have like Google Map for Hyrule, I did get them all. So was it worth
that's awesome.
it? No, but I'm glad I did it anyways.
Yeah, well now you can get like the upgrades for every single costume, every single suit.
Let's go.
Yeah, another 100 hours for that.
Yeah, I probably won't do that. But yeah, after that I played Donkey Kong Bonanza for 54 hours, which makes sense. I did like Donkey Kong Bonanza quite a lot. Reminded me a lot of Super Mario Odyssey, but with a big monkey instead of a big plumber. So yeah,
pretty much.
I got it like 100% beat. I did play the DLC as well. This one, I don't have all of the medals unlocked and all of the bonus statues. I don't have them because I didn't enjoy the DLC as much, but the game in itself was pretty cool. So yeah. And this one I'm not proud of, but my third most played game is Pokemon Legends ZA, 42 hours.
I mean, we were both to it. I forgot we were recording something like a week after the game came out, and we were like, we're kind of addicted to this game right now. Like, kind of fun about it.
That's the issue with this game, because now that I look back at it, I don't want to play it. Like, there was a DLC, the Mega Dimension DLC came out in December. I haven't touched that. I checked out the reviews, I checked out the gameplay, and I was like, nah, you know what? I don't ever want to play Pokemon Legends ZA again. Like, I'm done with this game. Like, almost as if I don't like the game, but I did spend 42 hours, so I liked the game.
You've already played a lot of it.
Yeah, I feel like it's the type of game that you get hooked on, you play it, and then you never touch it again. So yeah, that was my Pokemon Legends ZA review. Action was my favorite kind of game. I don't know what that even means. Like, I played Zelda. Is Zelda action or adventure? Role playing.
They every year where they're like trying to gauge your gaming style, and like, I don't know. I've never really felt it was that accurate, I guess.
Yes, same. Like, action, like, that's so broad.
Well, the thing is, it's not only is it just broad, but some games are just literally bigger. Like, you could be a huge fan of like a racing game or something, but you only play it in like short spurts.
Yep.
So, but that doesn't mean you're not like, oh, I'm a bigger fan of action or whatever. But
yeah, totally. Oh, also party game. I loved party games. Apparently,
3% shooting.
That's Metroid
3%
Prime.
of,
That's
I was
Metroid
gonna say
Prime.
3% Fortnite.
No, I play Fortnite on PC because
Okay,
if I
good.
played Fortnite
The,
on Switch too, it would be like shooting 98%. Okay, I need to stop being addicted to Fortnite. So, guys at home, help me out in the comment section. How do I get out of a Fortnite addiction? Please
the
save
answer
me.
is you cannot escape it.
I can't escape. I tried, but I've been playing since like 2022 and I can't stop. This chart was funny when I first saw it because you can definitely see when the Switch 2 came out because
Yes.
January was pretty good, but I think that's because I played Mario and Luigi Brothership. Like I think that's the game that came out. So
Okay.
January and February, I guess I
Well,
played
I think
this.
I think that came out in November. So maybe did you play the game
Oh,
like a little bit later?
then maybe I played it a little bit later and I'm just not remembering right. But yeah, I did play it a lot in January. Yep. Now I'm confused. I thought it came
Did you
last
play
year.
Donkey Kong Country Returns? Because that came out January.
I did play Donkey Kong Country Returns. Yeah, I beat it.
Okay. Maybe that's what it is. That's what the
Maybe,
hours come from.
but see, there you go. That's Mario and Luigi. That's how I
Yep.
remembered. So yeah, I played it. I guess I just started it in November and got carried away with other games, and I just went back to it in January.
Mhm.
But yeah, Brothership was fun. This is my Weeb game, Tales of series.
Hell yeah.
I love
Nice,
that.
nice,
I'm currently playing Tales of Xillia remastered, and I'm looking forward
nice.
to Tales of Berseria remastered. Basically, they're remastering games every 3 months now, so I need to pick them
Oh
all
my
up.
God.
It's gonna take forever.
Yeah, my Weave game recently. I've been replaying the Danganronpa games because they're dropping a new Danganronpa this year. It's called like Danganronpa 2X2, which is like a weird name, a weird way to kind of call it the fourth game, although I don't think it technically is. But I've been trying to like catch up and like remember the story and stuff.
Those types of games, it's kind of difficult. If you stop for like 2 weeks, you forget a lot of details, and then getting back into them is pretty difficult.
Yeah. But the thing is, they suck you in though,
Yeah,
especially the Danganronpa games. They start off a little bit slow because it's like, oh, it's just a visual novel. But like, no, it's not a visual novel. Like, there's so much more to it, and the story gets more and more compelling as you get farther into the games themselves. It's crazy. I love these games a lot.
I
So.
guess as soon as I'm done beating the 10 Tales of games remastered, I'll try that one as well.
Oh yes, dude! If you get into that, I'll be so happy because I don't know anyone else that's played the games. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's just a stupid weeb game." I'm like, "No, you don't understand. It's actually like really good."
But those stupid weeb games can be pretty good.
Yeah, it's like genuinely a really like solid story. It's
It is.
very very gripping.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah, if you
um,
play them, let me know. We will talk about them on this podcast.
then I guess I have to now. I need to try them at least. But yeah, as I
Okay,
mentioned, I
sorry,
need to
go ahead.
finish Tales of, and also finish Final Fantasy VII. That's coming out this month as well. So I'm gonna try this. Too many RPGs coming out. In March, apparently it was Fire Emblem Warriors.
Huh?
That's a
Okay,
game I bought like when it came out, like 5 or 6 years ago, but never played. And now I finished it. It's okay. It was good. Apparently, I
nice.
replayed Metroid Bread in April. I think that's my hard mode game. I did beat it at the harder difficulty setting. It's a good
Okay,
game. It's a
cool.
good game. Super Mario Odyssey. I have no
Are you
idea.
recording something? Might
Probably,
have
I
been recording.
guess, maybe a challenge or something, because I don't remember playing 10 hours of Super Mario Odyssey. Or maybe, no. I was like, maybe I tried the Nintendo Switch 2 updates, but no, Nintendo Switch 2 wasn't out
Oh
yet. So I have no idea why
yeah,
I played Mario Odyssey in May. Well, in June,
there
you can see,
85
there you
hours
go.
there.
Switch 2 came out,
Nice.
Zelda, and then July, obviously, Donkey Kong Bonanza. We already discussed
Mhm.
how good it is. Uh,
Yep.
this is an odd pick. I guess I didn't play that much. I played 44 hours
That's
total.
an
Oops.
hour.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Star Ocean. It was good. I never finished it. Another weeb game. September Silk Song. Well, I mean, I don't know if you've played that one.
Nice.
It's wonderful.
I not yet. I got the first game really cheap on sale like a couple months ago, so I want to play that one first before trying this.
That makes sense. I have both, and I've never finished the original Hollow Knight, But then Silk Song came out, and like all of my friends were playing Silk Songs. I was like, you know what? Even though I don't know much about it, I'm just gonna jump into the sequel and try it. And
Yeah.
I don't really care about the story for this game, so I didn't feel like I was missing anything. It was a great game, pretty difficult but great.
Nice.
October, 69 hours, nice.
Nice.
Pokemon Legends ZA Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Yay! November is Hyrule Warriors, which I forgot about. Yeah,
Wow, 30 hours of that.
yeah, I played it. I beat the entire story, and I beat a bunch of challenges in the post-game content. But you've played that one, you know how it goes. Like, there's too many things. Like, I eventually just
Yeah.
gave up because I was getting bored. Not because the game is boring, but because there's just too much of it, and it gets repetitive.
I only played a few hours of this game because I wanted to try all the big releases, and like Kirby Air Riders came out around the same time as this game, so I did a few hours of this and then like 10 hours of Kirby, because I was like, well, I don't mind the Warriors games, but I'd rather play Kirby personally.
Yeah, Kirby Air Riders is another game I played. I didn't get into it that much. I'm gonna try it again this year, but I think it was okay. I don't know. Maybe a discussion for another pod. And last but not least, Metroid Prime 4 Nintendo Switch 2 edition in December. I don't know if you've played that one. It's
I haven't had time.
like it's the worst Metroid Prime, but that's not a bad thing. Like it's a good game. It's just, in my opinion, the worst of the four, but it's okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
After 8 years, oh my gosh, that is
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
I don't see how they spent like 8 years on this. Well, I mean, I'm not into game dev, so obviously I know things take time, but I don't know, man. This game just, I beat it in like, according to this, 21 hours. So, and I beat it like 100% everything. Like it felt very short, and at the end I was just waiting for it to end. Like I was also getting a bit bored of collecting. Without getting into spoiler territories, you have to collect a bunch of green crystals in the desert, and there's like
I've heard of that.
way too many crystals, and eventually you unlock a crystal detector, and then you collect more crystals, and I don't know, it was okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's time to decide. No, it's not decide. Oh, I have to pick my favorite. I don't know, man.
Oh, okay. I think I just picked Donkey Kong when I did it.
I think Donkey Kong, like, oh my god, the UI doesn't work. I would pick like Zelda because it's literally the best game I've played, but also this is a 2017 game, so I'm gonna pick Donkey Kong.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say just pick Zelda. Screw it. Why not?
Nah, I'm picking Donkey Kong. Anyways, I don't know if it does anything. It just says nice pick. Like,
it tells Nintendo you liked that game. I think that's it. It's just they're getting stats from you.
Well, if that means they might do more Donkey Kong games, then I'm voting for Donkey Kong Bonanza. But actually, I want a new Zelda game before that, so I'm changing my vote to Zelda. There we go.
There we go. Nice.
So that was the summary. That was my Nintendo year in review.
Cool.
Yay, 2025. And you also sent me yours, which
yes, and I do have mine pulled up, so I can go into a little bit more detail. But yeah, we can see. Yeah, we actually played the same amount of games, 96.
Oh,
but
nice. You played,
but
more,
I did have more hours. But I did a lot of recording for Mario Kart World in DK Bonanza last year. Like I think I 100% Mario Kart World twice for like videos, and then DK Bonanza, I did that terrain video where I was trying to literally destroy all the terrain.
Yeah,
that took up like 100 hours of time. That's why like my hours are all over the place. So like 4 hours in November, I was busy working on this 5-hour Mario Party video, so I didn't play anything. And then 200 hours in July, that's when I was working on the DK video.
Yeah.
So yeah, my hours are all over the place. I'll quickly go through top games. My first one, 189 hours, DK Bonanza, 166, Mario Kart World. Okay, oh, you can see the third one. It's right
Nintendo
there.
Nintendo 64. But what did you play on Nintendo 64?
I don't know. I think I played Paper Mario. Okay. For the marathon.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah, I think that's what I did. I'm just going to skip the gaming style. I don't care about that.
Well, apparently you like action and adventure, so yay.
Yeah, isn't that like everybody's? I feel like everyone has that.
But also, your most played game in second place is Mario Kart World. Shouldn't It'd be racing. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I don't know. I don't understand. Month by month. So for January, I have Super Nintendo Virtual Console for
Okay.
some reason. I don't know. Oh, I was play. Okay, I know what this is. I was working on ranking all the DK games, and I played Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, yeah.
So that's why there's so many hours in that. February, Mario 3D All Stars. I guess
Okay.
I was recording another video.
Mario Galaxy or Mario Sunshine, maybe?
I think I was doing a color challenge. That's what it
Okay.
was. I was doing. Can I like beat all the games without touching colors or
Mm,
something?
okay.
March, I got 101 hours in the N64. I think I was. I mean, there was Paper Mario. I think I left my Switch running, which is why the hours are so high. So
Okay.
like the hours aren't even that accurate. April,
What
I
happened
played
in
one.
April?
I don't know what happened in April, honestly. Apparently, the one game I played was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for 1 hour. I
Okay.
don't know. I
Because
don't.
you
Oh
you
yeah.
you went from 147 hours in March to 1. That's pretty
I don't
hilarious.
know. I don't know how that happened. Oh, May. Okay, May is so random. My top played game in May is Resident Evil 4. And
Oh.
that's because in May I went to Europe, and when I was like on the plane and stuff, I was playing Resident Evil 4. And that's like all I played in May. I don't think I played much else. Um June, Mario Kart World, and then July, obviously
Donkey
Donkey Kong
Kong.
Bonanza. August, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I was
Oh.
recording a marathon video.
Okay.
September, also Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Apparently, I guess I played the game for a while.
You really like that game.
It's so good. Yeah, I actually do like that game. It is
Yeah.
a very good remake.
It is a
And
very
then,
solid one.
yeah, it is. And let's see. Oh, Pokemon Legends EA for October. Yep. November. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. It says that I played Mario Galaxy 2 for only 2 hours in November, but I
Oh.
definitely played more than that.
Maybe you played under a different profile. Maybe that's why it doesn't show up, I guess.
Maybe. I don't remember doing that, but I guess it's possible. And then December is Kirby Air Riders. I played that for 12 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. So that's my month to month.
Well, that's good. But you played a lot of
Yeah.
hours, a lot of recording hours. But yeah, I think we played like pretty much the same games, except for a few weeb games apparently. But most of the games we
Yes.
played are the same, so that's cool.
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, that was the year in review segment. We did it. And now let's move on to the special segment number 2. You
Yeah,
said earlier, well, at the beginning, an hour ago, that you went to Japan. So
I
my
sure did.
question is, did you enjoy Japan?
I absolutely loved it. So I went with Carl, and it was super, super fun. We were there for 2 weeks. We were in Tokyo for 1 week and then Kyoto for the second week, and we did a ton of different stuff. Um, I went to the Nintendo Museum. I did want to show a couple of things that I got there. I will say I spent way too much money when I was there because the yen is super weak in Japan.
Okay.
So that basically means everything is cheaper. So like anything that you bought there, you basically save like 33%. Like that's how weak the yen is. It's kind of crazy. So you could buy like I bought a couple of retro games for like 400 yen, but that equals like $2.50
Oh,
in America.
okay, that's
Just to
cheap.
give you an idea, like it's really really cheap.
Yeah.
So the one thing that I wanted to get at the museum was the giant Wii remote pillow, and I got it.
Let's freaking go. This thing is
Yeah,
huge.
it's obnoxiously big,
It's so
and
pretty.
it has Motion Plus inside.
Oh, let's
Thank God.
freaking go. Man, this looks so
Yeah,
funny. Like I'm jealous. Oh, the B button.
yeah,
Is
it's
there
so
the
silly.
the sensor on the top? Is it there? Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, let's freaking go. I love that. It's amazing, dude.
yeah, it's really funny. I also got the N64 pillow, which I'm not gonna get that, but
The big
um,
controller?
yeah,
Okay,
it's like
okay.
another huge pillow. They had huge pillows for the Wii remote, the N64 controller, as well as NES and SNES. Um, But yeah, I bought like a ton of stuff there. I actually have kind of a funny story, but I did want to show a couple of things. So I basically got all of the Wii U merch there because I think it's really funny. They have official Wii U merch.
Okay.
So I got the Wii U pen. So we
Ooh.
have Wii U stickers.
Hey,
It's a
it's the
sticker
box.
set. Yeah, yeah, it's the box. A Wii U pin.
Oh, it looks
Um,
good.
I also have a Wii U shirt, but I don't have that on.
Okay.
But I also have Wii U mug.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a mug. Um, and oh, I also got this Nintendo Museum like thermos thing.
Okay.
It's actually really nice. I've been using it for water the past couple days.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, I went a little crazy with the mugs. I bought 8 of them, and I don't know why this happened, but when I was basically at the checkout trying to get all my stuff, they wanted to confirm I was happy with the condition of the mugs. So what they did when I'm waiting there to buy all my stuff is they meticulously went through all 8 of the mugs, took them out of the package, took the wrapping off of them, showed me the sides, the inside, the bottom, and the handle, and asked me, "Do you like this?" It took like 5 minutes.
Oh
Like
my
they went
gosh.
through every single mug, and it was like I felt so bad because I didn't know that they were gonna do that. It was so silly that they did that, but
I guess they really
yeah,
don't want you to return them or have a broken product when you arrive. So I guess that's
yeah.
cool. That's neat.
It, it honestly is really nice that they do that. Like it's a really good it's a good like pro consumer thing for them to do
Hmm.
because it's hard to get into the museum. The only reason I got in is because I know somebody that is like connected with a lot of like Nintendo developers and in the museum and all that stuff. That's the only reason I got in. So I was like, I'm just gonna get a bunch of stuff here because I don't know if I'll ever get back. So I also have the GameCube mug with, and this I think this one looks really cool.
It
Like it
looks good.
works
Yeah.
really well. Yeah, and then like the blue, like there's like a little bit of
Ooh.
blue on the inside. It looks really nice.
I love how they
Um,
have the little controllers underneath the mugs. Like the Wii U also have a
yeah,
gamepad. So that's cool.
yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I'm super happy with these mugs. But yeah, the Nintendo Museum was really fun. I won't go into like too much detail, but like basically I was there for like a couple of the days there. I was recording some stuff for like a secret video project.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, that took up like 2 days, and I had a lot of ramen when I was there. Like there's so much delicious ramen. Like you just like randomly walk around Tokyo. You can go down just some like alleyway in the middle of nowhere and find a ramen shop, and like 9 out of 10 chance it's delicious.
That's so cool.
So yeah, had a bunch of that. There is, oh my gosh, yeah, like I said, I got a bunch of like retro games as well. Oh, I went to a Pokemon Center, which is basically like a big Pokemon merchandise shop. And I didn't get too much stuff there, so I'm not like super into Pokemon, but that was really cool as well. There's a Kirby Cafe, which I didn't get to do because I learned you have to reserve it really far in advance,
Oh,
like a month in advance, basically. I thought I could just walk in and like, get some Kirby food, but no, it's just not a thing. Um, and yeah, and then I did like some local stuff. Like there's this park called Nara Park I went to. It has like a bunch of like really old like Buddhist temples from like thousands of years ago. And what's really unique about the park is there's deers that will kind of just like roam around with you. Like I was literally walking around with like a bunch of deer. It was really strange, but they're like super friendly with people.
yeah, they're not
So
afraid. That's cool.
yeah, yeah, it was a really unique experience, and I'm ready to go back because I feel like I explored just like almost nothing in that country. There's so much to see still.
That's so cool. Like I want to go to Japan eventually. So yeah, next
Yeah,
time you go,
I
just hit
wanted to,
me up, bro.
yeah, I really want to do a trip with like all the Minus World guys or anyone
Yeah,
that can make it. I think that would be super fun
that would
to
make
like go there
great
for like a
content as
week.
well.
Week
Like
and a half.
just chilling, recording stuff, and enjoying. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was fun. I really enjoyed it a lot.
That's cool, and I'm also looking forward to your secret project. Like I don't know what it is, so that's gonna be cool.
Oh, I'll tell you when we're done recording.
Oh, okay. Ha, you guys don't know. Haha. I'm
That's
kidding.
right. Uh-huh.
Get wrecked. No, I'm joking. Okay, so I guess anything else you want to add on your trip to Japan?
Um,
Too many mugs,
okay, so
big controllers.
I think I'm allowed to talk about this. So the guy that got me into the museum, his name is Robert, and he basically let me go into this place called 84. It's not very well known, but basically it is this room hidden somewhere in Tokyo. I can't even say where the location is. That's how secret it is. But this room had like a bunch of like photo and memorabilia. And what was crazy about this room is that tons of Nintendo developers have been in there. Miyamoto, Sakurai, Aonuma,
Hmm.
I think Iwata at some point. Todd Howard has been in there. Toby Fox. It was super super crazy, and what was really cool was everything in this room, all of the like drawings and just like random memorabilia stuff was all stuff donated by the developers.
Oh,
So yeah, this guy that I met, he's basically connected with all of these people.
that's pretty cool.
So it was super surreal. Like I took a couple of photos, and that was about. I was allowed to take photos in there, but obviously I can't say where it is or really much else.
No,
But
no.
that was a very very surreal experience.
Nice. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
So if we ever go, I want to take you guys there.
Oh,
Take
I
you
want
guys
to
to
go there for
that room.
sure. I want to sit
Yeah.
on a chair where Miyamoto-san sat before,
Yes. Yeah.
just to brag. That would be cool. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
so cool. Nice.
Yep.
Okay, well, I think that's all that we had planned today. Like, the next segment will be the Q&A, where you guys will be able to send out some questions, and Nathan and I will answer them. Obviously, this is the pilot episode, episode 0, and we haven't announced the
No
podcast yet, so
questions.
we have no questions. But when you see this, just know that you can leave your questions in the comments on YouTube and Spotify. And yeah, we're going to be responding to questions. But obviously, today, we're not going to be doing that. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have planned for today's podcast. I think it went well. I think that was
Yeah.
like our best episode of the Nico and Bandy show we've ever recorded. Like,
I
I
think
don't.
so too.
I think that was
Out
the
of all
best
the
one.
ones that exist, that was the best one by
That was
far.
definitely the number one of all time. So we can only
Yeah.
get worse from now on.
Yep. Exactly.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching the pod or listening if you're an audio user. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to follow, and we plan to bring this back like every week if there's
Yep.
gaming news and stuff. So definitely, this is gonna be one of the big projects we're gonna be doing in 2026 and further. So you don't want to miss that. That was pretty fun. Thank you so much, Nathan, for being here. And yeah,
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we finally started to do this.
we
This has been
did
fun.
it. We did the thing.
Yes, we finally did the thing.
And like we had a lot of content for this first episode, like all of the
Yeah.
Nintendo year, all of the news, your trip to Japan. Hopefully, Nintendo
Ninten-
keeps posting more news and more stuff to discuss.
Oh, Nintendo Direct's coming up next month.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
A
February.
lot to
There's
say about that.
always one. So,
I'm hearing that 3D Mario's gonna happen.
oh,
That's
okay,
gonna be pretty hype.
okay.
Maybe I'll actually upload more than 5 times this year
Let's
if we get a
go.
3D Mario.
Let's
That'd
aim
be
for
cool.
6.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope there's gonna be a direct, and I hope there's gonna be Mario because we need Mario. Mario, please
Yeah.
save the Switch
So
too.
ready.
We need you right
I'm
now.
so yeah, I agree. I'm so ready for it.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching, everybody. See you next week for another episode. I was Nico.
And I'm Bandy, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.